to the moon. You know another guy that I used to think, what is wrong with people? Superman. I mean, what was that about? It was simple, wasn't it? Clark Kent, Superman. Clark Kent, Superman. But the moment he put his glasses on, people didn't see Superman. And the moment he took I'm like, it's glasses. But he had to spend his life sustaining two identities, one of a superhero and one of just a normal everyday journalist. But again, in his world, he kept having moments where the two worlds were coming together. But the one I want to share about tonight, because I want to be really cool and down with it tonight with you young people and talk to you like right where you're at. Like Papa Daddy Elmes. Yeah, you know where I'm going. I'm talking Hannah Montana. I went there. She wants the best of both worlds. Rock it up, take it slow. Then we mess up the show. There was Miley Stewart or Cyrus, whichever one she went by. There were so many names going on. I don't know who she thought she was when she woke up in the morning. But then all of a sudden, just like Superman and his glasses, blonde wig, no one recognizes you. They would me. But some weird Disney magic happened. She popped a blonde wig on and she lived a completely different life. Now you may say, wow, Andy, you're a big fan of Hannah Montana. I watched the movie, not just the show. And I watched the moment when her world caved in, because both of them had to appear at the same time. There were people that knew Miley and people that knew Hannah. And she got to a moment, how many people saw the Hannah Montana movie? Come on, guys, lift your hands. I only watched it because my sister did. Of course you did. Of course you did. Bless you. Bless you. And there's this moment where it finally gets to her towards the end of a movie, big zenith ending. It finally gets to her that she has to live two lives to keep the people in her world happy. She has to live, she's been forced to live two lives to keep the people that's in her world happy with who she is. And there was a dramatic moment when she was on the stage of some cider drinking apple festival where she says, enough is enough. And we all looked at the TV with our jelly beans and fruit pastels. Don't do it. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. No, she's gonna. All the kids had gone. This is just me in the living room. They were bored. They got bored with the movie hours ago. It was, no. And she got the wig. And she held it like a dead mole rat. And it was so funny. People in the crowd going, shut up. Get out of here. It's not Hannah. Clark Kent, Superman. It wasn't difficult. But the weird thing is, she finally gets free and says, no, I'm not going to be two people. I've got to be one person. And the person I choose is Miley. I'm not going to be... And she put the mole rat wig on the floor. And I'm sitting there in the lounge sobbing, good on you, girl. Ah, you did it. You came out. And then someone in the crowd, some nutcase, put the wig back on, Miley. I've not got a big TV, but I'm in the TV now. I'm like, shut it, nutter. I punch you like a sub-aqua diver. And then someone else, Hannah, Hannah. And Miley's like, no, I had this sorted. My membrane's going crazy. And she, oh. And the crowd cheered. Listen, you can't let the crowd determine who you are. Because some of them will cheer for who you want to be, and some of them will cheer for who they want you to be. You've got to decide, just like what Joshua said to the children of Israel, who are you going to serve? Do you want to be a person of integrity that just has one world? Or you do want to be a split personality? If you're going to go on a search and rescue mission, maybe the search and rescue mission you're going on could be to the world that you've been sustaining, that tonight you're making a decision. I'm no longer going to be a hypocrite. Oh, this is powerful. I'm going to buy the CD. I'm no longer going to be a hypocrite in it. I'm going to be a missionary to it. Maybe there's no guilt trips tonight, just a plan. Because I'm pretty sure that there's some Hannah Montanas in here, male and female, and you know what I'm talking about. You got one life going on for your mums and your dads and for your youth, but you got another world going on. And it just so happens that you know there's things beginning to happen in that second world that don't feel right. Pressures that people are asking you to do things, and they don't feel right. Oh, be cool, do what we're doing. Seems so inviting. But inside, you've been around God enough. It doesn't feel right. And if you mess up straight after, you can't sleep like you did before. Something inside don't feel like, young people, don't go there. You're much more beautiful than that. You're more precious than that. You've got to be people that say, the wig comes off. And the wig stays off. How about you? Where you at? Maybe you're here tonight and you say, love your message, Andy. I'm living full on for God. God bless you. That's awesome. Well done. Honour your courage. Top marks. Keep going full speed. Or maybe you're here and you're saying, Andy, you nailed it. I got two completely worlds that are different. And I am like Mrs. Doubtfire, Superman, and Hannah Montana. And something's happened this week, but I've realized I can't keep both worlds going. One of them needs to go. My question to you tonight is, which one? Because it's your choice. No one can force you to choose God. That's your choice. If you're going to live for God, live for Him. Don't play games. Because you'll never get the best of any world unless you're completely in it. But I sense there's some young people here, and the world's been making some offers that you can't refuse. The world's been saying, come on, just give me a third of who you are. Jesus can have the rest. Just give me a third. Give me a third. We'll have some fun. Come on. Give me a third. And give me a third. Listen, if you give a third, you'll give 2/3, and then you'll give it all away. Don't even start with a third. Put your feet down tonight and choose. Wig on, wig off. Because parents and youth leaders may not see anything, but there's a loving Father in heaven that watches all of our performances. Before Him, we must live true. one world, one God. If you're here tonight and you say, I'm taking the wig off, I'm making up my mind, one world, I'm going to live for God. I'm going for King and his kingdom. I'm going to be a missionary, not a citizen of another world. I want you to get out of your chair, not look at your friends. Don't look at them. This is your choice. You come and meet me here at the front if you're saying, I'm going for one world, I'm not having two. I want you here now. 1, 2, 3. God bless you, young people. That's awesome. Be the